you can experiment with this. Sit them down and be like, let's all draw a picture. And when you tell them you want them to
Huh.
all draw the same picture. But it's got to be something like maybe they've never drawn before. It's like, hey, I want you to draw me a tank. And you're going to start drawing your tank. Your tank's going to look better than your son's tank. And it's
Debatable.
going to look better. But you may notice that they're looking over at your paper to see how you're doing this thing that they may not know where to even start. So they're trying to rearrange their pieces by looking at your pieces. So you've got to
Oh,
be
that's
like,
a good analogy.
man, I got to make my pieces look good because my human's looking at this, and I don't want them to see that my pieces are messed up because then they may never get their pieces together. And then you kind of have like these spiraling thoughts where it's like, oh gosh, if I don't figure this out, my kid's gonna be Jeffrey Dahmer too.
That's wild.
I
But
think
that's accurate.
it is, and it is, and it's just it. I don't know. How do you do it? How do you make it work? How do you it's just tough. Some people are A-type personalities, the knife hander person. I'm not like that. I never had to step on anybody to get anywhere. And I think a lot of times it like probably held me back, not being aggressive or not being whatever. It's just been my experience that treating people with kindness and working hard and like doing the right thing normally tends to be more beneficial. And
Yeah.
sometimes in my mind, it's really hard to come to terms with that because I see it as another failure. It's like I failed to make it to the end of a thing again. Like I didn't make it to the end of flight school. I didn't make it to the end of college. I didn't make it to the end of my military career. And then like trying to like
Oh,
stare that thing down at times becomes completely insurmountable because I'm now in a position like I'll never have another career. Like I am physically unable to go do the things that I'm good at. Like the things that I'm really, really good at. I just
yeah.
can't do it anymore. Sometimes it's really hard to be like, well, I just didn't really work out for me, or I was a failure to launch, or whatever, whatever. It wasn't any of those things, man. It's just it's stacked against you, and people don't get the same upbringing that you can call providence, you can call God's plan, you can call it bad luck, you can, the cosmic universe waves, giant flying spaghetti monster, whatever it is, it just happens. But I can't let myself focus on that because my son needs to at least have the perception that I have all my pieces together. And it's okay to let him see sometimes that I don't because he's still trying to figure all his pieces out. His puzzle is way less put together than my puzzle. And he's just trying to like, life isn't fair.